Ladies and germs, it's the latest and the greatest. You heard? Yes, sir.
What's going on, my boy?
Yes, sir. Ladies and germs, we are back. We are
Yes,
back.
you
The
already
drip is
know,
on.
man.
The drip
Got my
is
man
on.
1991 right here with me, as usual.
Yes, sir. The
You
drip
know
is
me,
on today. Uh huh.
DumpDeezy,
In the building, as
and this
always.
is this is episode 2 of Certified C Students.
Ooh, are you ready? I don't think they're ready.
Hey, man.
I think they're ready. It's gonna get deep.
Uh, what's going
It's gonna
on
get
with you
deep.
though, B?
Ah, life.
Life?
Life, man. Life,
Yeah.
man. It's on the upside. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this for the people. Since we started this, man, since this brother hit me up, called me, let me know. Listen, I'm doing this. I want you part of this.
Mm-hmm.
Like ever since then, there's been this bounce, man. Like been
Yeah.
this bounce in the
That
step. You
energy
feel
right
me?
there, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the boy is you know what I mean. We here. I'm feeling it. The people they feeling it. We got 50 views. Can we make it 100? Can
Yes, sir.
episode 2 get 100? Yeah,
Let's go, man. I'm looking forward
I'm
to that,
ready.
man. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
I
All day.
appreciate that, man. I'm glad I gave you
All
some
day.
energy,
My
man.
God. All day. My God.
Shit.
The energy is live, man. It's live. Let's
hmm
go.
What's been
Yes,
what's
sir.
been going on with you today though? Anything new?
A lot of work stuff
Okay.
going, politics, but everything on the upside.
Right.
One of my top guys, man, 100 grand. My manager, she back, fresh off surgery, yeah, and had to get some work done on that end,
Okay.
but she was going through it, but she back now. First night
Yes,
back
sir.
was last night, so she doing pretty high. You
Cool,
know,
man. I'm
shout out
glad her
shout out
hand.
to Fee.
What's
Yeah,
her name?
Fee, Fee.
Fee. I'm glad.
Yeah,
I'm glad your hand back in action. Fee. Is it Fee or feet?
man. Fee or feet?
Feet
No,
like
it's
smelly feet.
oh no, no, Fee like Felicia.
Okay, Fee. All right.
Yeah, like bye Felicia.
Yeah. Bye, Felicia. It's like no.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fee, like you said.
Shout out to
Hey,
Fast, my dog. That's my
but look
dog.
though. Um.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna shout somebody out. I'm gonna still shout them out, but no. Yeah, I
Uh,
just got out of poker tournament again. I
yes,
finally, I
sir.
finally came in. I think it was like 12th place or something like that, out of like 80 some people. So I'm getting
Or
better.
getting this.
I'm getting better.
Getting this.
I got paid for that this time. So
Oh,
it was the top,
wow. Oh,
the
so we got a
top,
couple coins. Got a
the
couple
top
coins
15,
today.
a
Okay.
little bit, little something, something.
Kind
I ain't nothing
of,
crazy. Don't think it's nothing crazy. The
uh,
tournament was I think it was like $1,000
mm,
prize pool, and the top
ooh,
15 people got paid, and I think I came like 12th place, some shit like that. I got to look at
well,
it again and see what it was. So ain't nothing crazy, you know what I mean?
yeah, no,
But
that's no, that's heavy. That's heavy.
yeah,
We getting the money.
yeah, man.
Getting the
I'm
money,
only
son.
getting better, man.
Of course,
But
of course.
Teenage Caveman. I probably don't know who that is, but it was a viewer. I'm not even sure if he subscribed or not, but it was a viewer who left a
Hmm.
comment on I think my first video telling people to stop smoking. He left a
Hmm.
comment that said, hold on. He said, um, something on the lines of give up one thing for everything
Hmm.
or give up everything for one thing.
Hmm.
I had to think about that. You know what I mean? Because what he
Hmm.
basically saying is talking specifically about weed, right? He's saying you can give up everything, like your life. You're giving up everything in your life just because you want to smoke weed, knowing that it's doing damage to your life.
Exactly.
Or you can give up that one thing, which is smoking weed,
Hmm.
in order to, you know what I mean, gain a better quality of life. You know what I mean? So
Mm. That's deep.
that yeah, that was so shout out to caveman. What
Shout out
was
to
it?
Cave, man. That's
Teenage
deep. That hit
caveman.
different. Yeah.
Teenage caveman. I don't know if he gonna tune in or not, but shout out to that
Uh,
guy, man.
hopefully tune
Um
in. Hey, if he missed the live stream, you know what I mean? He catch us on the tube.
Catch the
Spread
recap,
the
man,
catch the
and
recap. Spread the word.
it's
You know
gonna
what
be
I
up
mean?
there regardless. So
Yeah.
um that brings me to one thing. That bring me to something like this. That bring me to this. Sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice. What are
Sometimes,
you willing to
of
give
course,
up?
of
So
course.
I'm thinking like, are you willing to sacrifice weed in order to gain access to a better quality of life?
Mm.
You know what I mean? Uh, cause what caveman said, that really says something. You feel me? That was saying a lot with a little bit of words. So
Mm.
in my case, like, um, and I said this before, like when you stop smoking and you really like give it up, you gain access to a better quality of life in different ways. You know what I mean? You get more opportunities. You don't have to like your mind is clear. You know what I mean? Your mind is clear.
Mm.
You think more clearly. You have more clarity on what's going on.
Right,
Um, like I said, you get better job opportunities and employment, or like you don't have to worry about if you got to take a urine test for something and they testing for weed and stuff like that. You don't got to worry about that.
right,
Um, your body feel better. Your lungs feel better. Um, you have more energy. So just having more energy alone is a big thing. You know what I mean?
mm.
That could take you a long way. So not even just like let's take it away from weed. Let's just say in general in life, what are you willing to give up in order to gain something else? Like let's just say if everybody want to be rich. You know what I mean? So in
Mm.
order to become rich or wealthy, there's certain things you're gonna have to give up. You know what I mean? And I'm speaking for myself too, because I'm guilty of doing certain things that's not lining with becoming wealthy. So
Mm.
I still got work to do, just like many other people. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I'm rich in any type of way because I'm not. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I do have some knowledge on what should be getting done. The direction I should be going, and I am going in that direction. But I still got work to do. I still got things I need to give up. It's not that easy. Like
Yeah,
I say
of
a lot of
course,
times, things are simple, but it ain't easy. You know what I mean?
of
It's
course. Everything,
I
everything.
have to get my spending
Mm.
habits in check. That's a big one. You know what I mean? I gotta really,
Of course, yeah,
really tighten up and stop spending money on things that's unnecessary. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
sacrifice, man. It's like you have to sacrifice in life in order to gain an advantage. You know what I mean?
mm.
So it's like you gotta let go something to get something. Like it's sacrifice, man. What you think about it? Like
Mm.
what you think about sacrifice and what are you willing to give up?
Well, sacrifice itself, like for me, I kind of look at it like a little bit from your perspective, and I take it back to like the poker. Like it's all or nothing at the end of the day. Like what you willing to sacrifice, it's all or nothing. Like it don't even really keep it a being. It don't matter for me if it's only a portion of what you got. Like you still risking it all, or you get nothing. Like you have to go 100%. So
Yeah.
for me, playing off of both sides, um, playing off of both sides, having not smoked for so many years,
Hmm.
like you know what I mean, all the way up until 20. So that shows like there's a lot of restraint of having that peer pressure effect. Oh, like you want to puff and like, nah, bro, I don't smoke, but I fucks with you. Like
Yeah.
I'm the most funniest nigga to be around when you know what I mean when you are. Trust and believe. But
Yeah.
it was so many years of that, not folding into that peer pressure, not giving in. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And having to go to work like that, having them aches and them pains, and then you know what I mean, stressing the body out for so long, right? So it's kind of like the flip side, like as far as you smoking for a specific period of time, and then me not smoking for a specific period of time, and it switched.
Hmm.
once it switched, once it switched, I feel like it created this. It helped create this right here,
Right.
certified. You feel me? Because interrupting me.
There's somebody walking.
Yeah, it helped create this though, because it's like if it wouldn't have switched, you wouldn't have your enlightenment. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Your clear mind and mental health. Mental health is a whole nother subject, really, but
Yeah, man.
it's so delicate. It's so important, and everybody has mental health, whether it's good or bad. We have it because we're human beings. We have it
Everybody has
because
mental health issues in one way or
you
another.
feel
Not
me. You feel me?
necessarily. I
Yeah.
ain't mean to cut you off neither, but
No, you good.
I like that though. And
Yeah.
some is more than others. Everybody
Mhm.
has some type of dilemma or issue that they're dealing with. I should say
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean, might be
No, of
minor.
course,
Some
of
people's
course.
minor, some people's major.
But they all got them. They all got them. And I think it's really spreading the message, really, because it's not enough talk about that, and people don't really communicate. Like that's a lot of the main issues, even away from television and stuff like that. Like people in life don't communicate. You could walk past a lady, say, what I mean, you just walking down the street, it's an older lady, and
Right.
you walk right past her, good morning, man, and she won't say nothing. Type of world we living in now, bro. It's
Hey
that
man,
trust, that
that's a whole
communication is
nother
broken.
topic too.
Yeah, that's that's
That's a
true
nice problem right there
for
that
sure, for
men are
sure.
dealing with,
Yeah,
especially black
like
men. I don't want to get
yeah,
into that, but
black men they won't communicate if it's under random circumstances. I might
hmm
have to say that episode two one more time. I might have to say it again for the people. You know what I mean?
hey
Like
man,
they won't communicate under random circumstances. If you randomly just walk past somebody, they won't communicate with you because it's that mental health is just thinking the one thing. It's just thinking focus, get to this place, do what you gotta do, and do this. Not every person you see along the way say hi to them. Ain't nobody thinking that. I'll put that out there right now. Ain't nobody thinking that.
right?
But it's a cycle that never gets unbroken. It never gets stopped because it's like, you know, it keeps going no matter what. Like
Yo,
that's that's what we go through. On some shit. That's what we really go through. That's the crazy part.
okay.
That's the crazy part. So are you willing to really step into that step into that and, you know, like sacrifice what you really feeling at the moment to go really back to like society and that really. So it's like really when you put it one way, I'm kind of like trying to like really show you another. Like, are you? Like, it's like, well, what you willing to sacrifice? And then it's like, if you're going to answer that, well, are you willing to sacrifice? Like that other perspective gives a heavy, you know what I mean, a heavy toll on whatever it is that you do.
Your
Like
John
it
started doing a
gives that.
robot voice real quick. I heard you a little bit, but it started doing a robot
Mm,
voice. It's back regular though. It's back normal.
it's very regular. All right.
Yeah,
No, we good. We good. We good.
yeah.
But
Hope,
yeah, like
shout out to our
it
one
takes a
viewer.
toll. Shout out to the viewer. We
Shout
love
out
the
to our
viewer.
viewer.
Whole time, give it up for the viewer.
Oh, they went away.
Give it up for the viewer. We love you
Yo,
anyway.
absolutely.
Tell your
Listen, I
friends.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm gonna go with this. Kids on drugs.
Okay.
Should I say? Well, I was gonna say just weed, but
Mm,
nowadays it's more than kids. These um teenagers. I don't want to keep saying kids. These teenagers
mm,
is doing more than just weed nowadays. This weed is perks and Xannies and lean. So I'm gonna answer that. How do I feel about it? Well, obviously, it's not really nothing good coming out of that. You know what I mean? It's nothing
yeah.
good coming out of teenagers in high school on all types of drugs, lean and perks and Xannies and
Mm,
smoking weed and in the school looking dumb and shit.
yeah.
Uh, clearly, there's nothing good coming out of that. The way I feel about it is,
Mm,
uh, it starts with the music. I think. Well, besides home, everything always starts with home, but
mm-hmm.
I think music has have more of an impact on a kid than home than their parents would
Yeah.
because they
Influence.
see these people, these rappers and singers or whoever,
Mm-hmm.
entertainers, living this lifestyle, rapping and singing about being high, Percocets and lean, especially lean and smoking weed. So they think, that's what it's about.
Mm,
And it leads them down the wrong path, you know what I mean? So
right.
I honestly feel like um it starts with the music, you know what I mean? And it's a rabbit hole if you want to
Mm,
it's a deep rabbit hole to try to fix the music problem. It's beyond just the entertainers
yeah.
making music, you know what I mean? Because they have a certain agenda to follow, you know what I mean? So from what
Yeah.
I know, from what I know, you know what I mean?
Mm,
Um so it's like we need to have somebody show them once the teenagers or once people can understand that part that a lot of these rappers and stuff they
mm,
just follow an agenda and a good percentage of them don't even do half of the shit they talk about. Then people will
mm,
start seeing, okay, they just doing that for entertainment. I need to be focused on doing this or doing that. You know what I mean? There's some
yeah.
rappers out here who
Mm,
don't rap about all that type of shit, like a Jay Z or
yeah.
uh
Somebody with experiences. Jay Z, Nas, DMX. You can run down the list.
yeah, that's
And
well, of course, it's a big difference. Of course, it's a big difference between
yeah. Yeah.
the new age rappers and the old
Oh
and the
yeah.
old school type rappers. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
But but it's like even we got some new school rappers who don't rap about being on drugs. You know what I mean? Like it's you know what I mean?
Actually,
It's big, man.
that's a good take. I actually started listening to one of those new school rappers who actually doesn't smoke or drink. Nardo Wick, and he's fire. Like
Nardo Wick.
absolutely fire. Yeah.
I don't think I
Like
heard of Nardo Wick. Excuse me.
what? Who want to smoke? Him, Herbo, Dirk. 21 Savage. Yeah, it's
Oh, I
he's
ain't heard
blowing
of.
up.
I mean, he
He's blowing
probably
up.
is, but
I got a good ear. You already know. I
I
got a
know
good
you,
ear.
you way more into the
So
music than I am, man. Yeah,
I
and
gotta
again,
put you
for people
on.
who don't know,
Yeah, I gotta put
1991
you on.
produces music, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Let them know.
Check it out,
And
check it out,
I got fire coming. Trust me.
check it
The
out. You
tube
already
is
got
about to
some
be
fire.
flooded. The tube is about to be flooded. Trust me.
Tell them your YouTube channel, man. Yeah, they
let's
can check your old stuff out
let's
and your up and coming stuff.
follow your boy. Produced by 1991 on YouTube, on Twitter. Like, just look me up, man. I'm here. I'm here, man.
Yes, sir.
Make history. Anybody want to collab? Feel free. Please hit me up. So I'm
Listen,
looking for the
we
rappers.
working.
I'm looking for 'em. I'm looking for 'em. Whoever's serious. Whoever got bars. Whoever got something to say. I got beats for you.
I know
Just
somebody
believe.
too that rap and he actually
Mm-hmm.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
My man 8 Ball. I should link y'all up as a matter of fact. Because I know
Man,
I'm gonna
he
have
got,
y'all link up for sure.
yeah, he
And
could
he
come
just
on
got
the
off a
show.
house arrest too. So
Listen, he could come on the show, chop it up with us,
yeah.
get his take, and I
Hmm.
mean, maybe do like a freestyle Friday ish type joint on a Friday. Like, let's make it happen, man. Listen,
We'll see what's going on, man. But what's going on
yeah,
with this question though, man? Kids on drugs.
kids on drugs.
How you feel about that?
I
The
take,
youth on weed.
yeah, I take it a little bit personal, man. Um, because it's like at the end of the day, like we're talking kids. You know what I mean? Like 12 to the actual legal age of 18. You feel me?
Right?
These kids is really dipping and dabbing in real strong stuff. Like we talking like not just lean. You know what I'm saying? We talking Adderall, Fanny. You know what I'm saying? Perks, 30s, shit like that. That's heavy shit, bro. If you
Oh
in a
yeah.
medical, yeah, if you like you in a medical field, shit like that, you looking at that like young boys, you pumping yourself full of this stuff, and this stuff is meant to, you know what I mean, cure other shit. Like you fresh out of some surgery or something, you need this for some pain. Like you just taking
Hmm.
it just 'cause it's Wednesday. Like you feel me? Like
For a lot of
that's
people don't know that
the crazy part.
perks. A lot of people don't know that perks is basically
Yeah,
dope in pill form. Like when I say dope, I
you
mean
feel me?
heroin. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Because a lot
yeah.
of people who started heroin started with Percocets.
Breaking that
Just
shit down,
opioids
doing
in
what they're
general.
doing. Yeah, and
So
then you see how that opioid epidemic really affect everybody mind, everybody. You know what I mean? Like they not they self, and it starts from home. But at the end of the day, if it's so easily accessible, that's bad. Like, like
yeah.
that's not good for nobody. No matter what age you are, if you able to go and you know what I mean, oh let me go cop this or whatever, and the shit's not cheap. So y'all really blowing all y'all bread, and it's fucking up the whole entire group. Like
On top of that,
eh,
there's a lot of fake pills out here.
exactly, a lot of
You know
shit
what I
that's
mean?
laced with shit. A lot of shit that's laced with shit. That shit.
I don't know how they make the
You know what
shit,
I'm
but they
saying?
make
Right.
pills
And
with
they right.
fucking what's the shit?
Fucking
Fentanyl.
yeah.
Fentanyl.
It's like a higher form of abominable fluid, like some kind of like uh not like a sedative, but an active sedative, something stronger than usual, and
Well,
like it'll sedate, like something like that.
when
Like
I heard of
just
embalming fluid,
reading
that's
up on that, just yeah,
I mean you're probably right. I don't really know, but what my understanding of the embalming fluid thing that came from like when people be smoking that wet, smoking them dippers,
yeah,
when they dip their cigarettes in that shit, I heard that that has something to do with
yeah,
embalming fluid and all that. That's a big thing in Philly
yeah.
too.
It's like
But
a
it's not too many young people doing that though. It's not really a whole lot of young
yeah,
people.
not no more, not no more, because
Yeah.
it's more of pills just being more so distributed out and all that, like across the world, whatever. So it's a lot
Hmm.
more of that now than nowadays than all of that shit from before. So everything's more so updated. But like I feel like that, like just the kids just, you know, having access to stuff like that, it's ending a lot of people's lives. Like you see
Oh
what
hell yeah.
happened to yeah, you see what happened to like Juice World, you
Mm-hmm.
know, Little Peep, Mac Miller, you know, all these rappers that just they were here and then they was just taken away and then they had so much heavy drug use in their system.
Right.
And we talk about weed, but they had just so much more than just weed in their system. That shit really hurts people that actually are fans of these individuals. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like from a fan standpoint, it's like when Juice World passed, like that shit hurt on
Okay.
another level. Cause I understand what that man went through. I've been in
Mm-hmm.
that relationship, and the girl just ain't shit. This flies won't leave me alone. You seen like, geez, like I've been in that relationship or whatever. When the girl ain't shit and she doing her thing and she like this nigga, who sent you, bro? Like, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yo.
Like, Jesus, like
I
that
keep seeing him
nigga,
come back trying to touch you and he trying to
that
land on your head.
yeah, you see him trying to play his eggs and shit, nigga. Like, the fuck? He a drone or something. God damn.
Yo.
Yeah, though. That's fucking crazy. So, but no, I relate to him. No, I relate to him on another level. Like his one of his mixtape, Goodbye Good Riddance. Like I really felt every song on that mixtape, like to a T. I've been there. So, you know, artists like that when they taken away because of drugs, bro, that shit hit different. Like that shit hit real different. Like God forbid today or tomorrow something happened to Lil Wayne and we grew up on Wayne,
Right.
but he smoked so much weed and other shit. God forbid something happened to that nigga, like I probably lose my mind. Like, that's fucking crazy. I
Feel
knew, like you knew it would have happened eventually, but it's like fuck. It's like damn. Like you know what I'm saying? It's like that. So
mm-hmm.
it's like I really feel for the kids that can't like that started that process of like that drug process and they can't stop. It's an addiction. It's a full on addiction. Like don't get me wrong, weed is weed. Weed is
Right.
weed, and it is addictive. But if you're strong minded, you can stop. But
Absolutely.
you have to be dedicated to being strong minded. You can't you know give up so easily. Like
You gotta
it has
first you
to
gotta
be a
make the decision and then stick with the shit. You know what I mean?
exactly. It has to be a goal. Has to be step by step by step. How you going to do this? What advice do I have from this person to help me with this overall goal? Because all it is an overall goal. You set your
Yeah,
overall goals for yourself. Stick to it. Period.
that's true.
Period.
I mean, okay. Um, I just was thinking about what you said about the Lil Wayne thing. Yeah, we all grew up on Lil Wayne and
Yeah.
shit. I think more so
Yeah.
for me, I think it was more of a 50 Cent G Unit type boy. You know what I mean? Even though Wayne was that work, we all grew up listening to Wayne because Lil Wayne had the shit on Smash for a long ass time. You know what I mean? For a
yeah.
long ass time. But when
Yeah.
50 came out, that
It
was
was
my
over.
shit. Remember
It was
Jalil?
old.
Remember Jalil? He
Shout
let me
out,
hold.
Lil.
He let me hold the motherfucking 50 Cent album. This one we had the Walkman with the CD player with the Walkman and
Oh
shit.
my God,
He let me hold
bro.
the CD. I was to be listening to that joint on the bus every day. And this was in summer. This was in summer school. This was sixth grade. So that was like
Hold on, wait.
I want to say oh 03,
Uh,
oh 03, oh 04, something like that.
what up, bro? Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Damn, I think it's just died. Let me see.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Shit, where's it go? Alright, hold on.
You can't hear me? I don't think he can hear me, y'all. Can
Alright, yeah, now I can hear you. No, the
you hear me?
headphones definitely got on me.
Oh, they
Yeah, the
checked out
headphones.
on you. No sound on your end, man. I don't know what happened. I just heard you for a brief moment. My bad, y'all. I'm gonna switch it up though. I'm gonna switch it up and put the other question up there. I don't want to. Again, I'm not condoning smoking weed, but I don't smoke weed. He do smoke weed, so we just have our our different views. And I used to smoke weed, so uh, I can still tell you how it used to be. You know what I mean? No matter how much good times I had, I know the traps. You know what I mean? I know the trap of getting into daily weed use with no direction. You know what I mean? I'm trying to wait for him to come back on. He had a little bit of technical difficulties. I see we got one viewer up in here. Appreciate it. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? Leave a like while you're here. You know what I mean? Leave a like. You got a comment. Hello, bro. Sustain memes. That looks familiar. I still can't hear you yet, bro. We have Sustain memes asking, "What's this channel for?"
Hold on, ladies and germs.
I can hear
Technical
you.
difficulties. Hold on.
I can hear you. Can you hear me? I don't think he still can't hear me. But to answer your question, I think I'm saying that right. Sustain memes. This channel is it's still the same channel of me trying to help people stop smoking weed, and I'm kind of in the process of switching it up to where trying to make it more engaging and more entertaining for people who watch it to come in and give their point of view. So, like you, sustain memes. Like, if you wanted to, I'll bring you on. You know what I mean? And you could have your face up here, or you don't have to have your face. You can just talk and give your point of view and answer questions that we have. Like, we might have questions or a topic or something, and you could just say what you got to say. Give your opinion on it. You know what I mean? So, I hope that answered the question. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Okay. Shout out to Pakistan in the building. Your audio is all out, bro. It's making some crazy sounds and shit. My bad, everybody, if y'all can hear that. Sustain memes, man. Like I said, shout out Pakistan. Um, I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, in the United States. I don't know if you from Pakistan, like you still live in Pakistan, or do you live in the states and you just have um yeah, I'm from Philly. We both from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. um and that's in the States. So stay. I don't know. Do you live in the States? And my boy 1981 trying to get his audio together, man. I don't know what happened. Can't hear you, my boy. Hey, so stay, man. I'm not one who listens to what the news say for the most part. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, they have an agenda too. It's a deep rabbit hole with that. I know for a fact that people from Pakistan and Afghanistan and all over there, I know that it's not really about terrorists and all that type of shit. Everywhere in the world has people who are considered terrorists. But just because you have one group of people, like for example, all this terrorist stuff with Afghanistan and Pakistan, all that stuff started from 9/11. And my opinion is I don't think that what can I say? Like I don't want to get too far into that, but I don't think that people I think I can hear you now. Can you hear me? My bad. I don't think people from Pakistan is all terrorists. I believe every place has their own way of living, you know what I mean? And to be honest, I don't really know, but people probably went over to Pakistan fucking with y'all peoples, and y'all had to fight back or whatever the case is. I don't really know, but I just know for a fact that it's not just everybody from Pakistan is a terrorist. No, I don't believe that at all. You know what I mean? So I'm with you on that. You know what I mean? I ain't. It's not like that. You know what I mean? I got love. I got Muslim family members. I'm quite sure you're probably Muslim. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I believe it.
Absolutely.
Um,
So stay. Absolutely, man. Yeah, absolutely. You already know, man. Like I said, I'm quite sure I've heard that it was all fake and stuff like that, like it was an inside job and all that, but I'm not really going to dive deep into that because I do have my own opinions. I do feel like, it's more to the story, you know what I mean? Because certain things don't make sense. Um, so, but I'm quite sure that Pakistan, Afghanistan, they didn't really have a big hand in that, you know what I mean? And they probably just used y'all for um uh I don't know what to call it, just to put the blame on y'all, you know what I mean? So I'm not really I don't really think that, that was the case. So yeah. Um hey, so stay, I think, I don't know, man, is you
I can't hear
I saw that name before, so stay. I feel like I wrote in the comments before, like I replied to you before in the comments. I try to reply to all my comments in some of the videos. Like one of my first videos of telling people to stop smoking got so many comments it'd be hard to keep up. Um, but yeah, I think my boy trying to get his stuff together. He's trying to get his audio and his video together. You know what I mean, uh, give me a second. Give me a second. My bad, y'all.
I can hear you. Now I can hear you. Okay, we're good.
Here we go. All right, my boy is back. I don't know if you
Yeah,
heard my
I
boy.
I couldn't hear anything. I was trying to figure it out for like 10 minutes.
Well, I'm glad you back, man. But I was talking
We
to
back.
somebody that was writing in the comments to stay. He from Pakistan. I think
Yeah, I
hopefully
was
I'm saying that
reading
right. I don't want to say your name wrong, but to stay. Can you see
that
the comments?
yeah, so now I can see that. I was trying to answer him too, but I couldn't hear anything on your end. So I missed the
Okay.
whole back and forth. But yeah, but yeah, no, so I say we're from Philly, North Philly to be exact, Lehigh baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 23rd in a stack. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Uh, at 9/11, it's a little touch and go for me because there's politics, George
Yeah.
W. Bush, all that good funky stuff. So with him. But no, not all. My personal opinion, not all Islamic people or Pakistani people, for that matter, are terrorists. I only believe the ones with guns in their hand are terrorists, bro. So I don't have any issues with Pakistani people. I've tried a lot of their food. Like,
Hmm.
their food is pretty good. Like a lot of like the lamb, like over certain dishes like rice or something like that, white rice or whatever. Like they
Right.
have pretty good tasting food as well. So, like shouts out to them. Like right amount of
Hmm.
spice. Yeah, right amount of spice, man.
He said,
uh and okay. Oh, a wise. I think I might be saying right now.
oh, I got to
Oh,
disable.
okay. Cheat
Can you
me.
still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you, bro.
Oh, fucking Siri done popped up on my Siri done popped up on my laptop. I gotta disable that because I don't like when I'm talking and then Siri pop up and say, "What did you say?" I'm like, I didn't even say nothing. I didn't even say
Yeah,
nothing, so
yeah.
I gotta stop that. But no, so stay said. Actually, my name is Awais. I hope I'm saying that right. My bad if I'm saying it wrong. Don't fuck me up.
Yeah, I think I pronounced it
Awais,
wrong too.
Awais, or I'm gonna just say Awais. This is just a meme channel. So stay memes cheap memes. Okay. He was making a channel about memes, but he don't know what to name it. So he named
Mm.
it cheap memes. Okay. That makes sense. You know what I mean?
Shout
Starting
out,
out
shout,
especially.
shout out to him. Leave
Yeah,
a link to
absolutely,
your
man.
channel. We'll subscribe.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a so stay memes.
Yes, sir.
Let me write that down. I'll make sure I definitely support. You already know I definitely support. I'll definitely
Mm-hmm.
support.
For all our viewers.
You know what I mean? But yeah. Oh shit, he said it's too late here in Pakistan. He said it's 2:20, I mean 12:20 a.m. over there.
Oh, dang.
Damn.
Damn. Shout out to
Damn.
that guy.
Hey man. Yep.
Just stay.
Yep, man.
Okay, he
Absolutely
up
though,
getting
man.
none. Yeah,
Absolutely, man. You know.
he up getting
But
none.
this just to answer his original question, this channel is I was trying to tell him what the channel was about. This channel
Yeah.
originally I was making videos when I first stopped smoking back in 2018 and
Mm-hmm.
I was record my progress and also trying to be transparent with what I was going through and showing people exactly what I was doing and how I was doing it and giving my advice on what they should do to stop smoking. You know what I mean? And that's where it started and how we got here was basically I was kind of being real inconsistent with posting videos, but I had so much visions in my mind to what I wanted to do with the channel and I
Mm-hmm.
come up with the concept of wanting to I find myself a lot going into the comments and trying to reply to all the comments and everything,
Mm-hmm.
but it gets overwhelming and I miss a lot of comments. So the way I'm looking at it is I wish that viewers like you, Awais, can come onto the platform and if you wanted to, I'll send you a link to
Mm-hmm.
come up and you know, give your opinion and your point of view on certain topics. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm
Cool.
encouraging people to do. You know what I mean? So uh, that's basically what the channel about: helping people stop smoke weed, and eventually it'll evolve into other um, important topics, I should say. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Different
So
different venues.
yeah. So that's
different
that's
things.
basically what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Like I said, I'll make sure I subscribe to that channel
Mm-hmm.
too. But real quick, um, this one.
Uh-huh.
Your top 5 high
Ha ha
moments.
ha ha ha.
Now,
That's
this let me just give my disclaimer real quick. My disclaimer
okay.
is I don't
Okay.
smoke weed.
Right.
Um,
But you have
I
had
don't
high moments.
condone. I don't encourage people.
Yeah.
I don't encourage people to smoke weed necessarily, especially if they don't have their shit together.
Right.
And if you was to use weed, I would rather eat the weed like in edible form versus smoking, because smoke still damages your lungs. So,
Mm.
um, that's my disclaimer on it. But I
Okay.
used to smoke weed, so I can answer this question and give my top high moments. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna start with you though. With you, let's say we could probably ping pong. You get one, I get one, or something like that. However you want to do it though. But I'm gonna start with you though.
All right. So a big one for me is constantly losing the remote. Right. Like constantly. Like we can never find the remote. It's always under the blanket on the floor or whatever. Right.
Right,
Right.
right.
We all been there. We all been there. The high moment comes when you smoking, you in bed, and you have the remote sitting right here, like on your chest or your belly or something,
Yeah.
and you sitting here like, fuck, like yo, I know I just had that John, like, and then you lean, you sit up, and then bam, it fall on the floor, it fall right off. You're like, get the fuck out of here. It wasn't just sitting there, and then looking around to see who saw it and shit. Like that shit
Yo,
is, it's top five, bro. It tops the list. Like it happens
absolutely.
every fucking day. I swear.
I don't think the
Like
exact. I think I do that more so with my cell phone versus the remote. But I know
yeah.
exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. I got a story real quick though.
Yeah,
Uh, real quick. So this is got to be. I wish my man E was here.
yeah,
I wish my man E was here to. Hold on. Let me. Real quick. Let me charge my laptop real quick.
yeah. I had to
'Cause,
plug mine in too.
I don't want
Yeah,
it to die on me.
yeah, seriously.
Um, real quick though.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I wish my guy Chichia was here to tell the story because he's a better storyteller than me, like by far, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'm not real good. I'm getting better though. Don't get it wrong. I'm getting better. I'm
yeah.
starting to tell stories a little bit better. But this is a quick little story. Um, it was me and him. We that was like my go to. Like me and him used to smoke together all day, every day, right? This had to
Mm-hmm.
been. I don't think we was in high school. We was out of high school, so I want to say like 2014, 2015,
Oh, this is
somewhere
a
around that time,
handful of
right?
nice little
So
handful of years.
so me and him smoke all day, every day, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know about him, but I always had in the back of my mind that I need to stop smoking to try to, improve some things. And also, besides, his mom used to always
Mm-hmm.
be on our ass about smoking. Like
Oh
she did
shit.
not condone that shit. She used to be on our ass.
What? Yeah.
But this one day, this one day, man, we sitting in front of the door smoking, la 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 la, smoking, smoking, smoking. So usually this we'll get at the time we used to buy Nicks, so we used to get like a 3 for 10. This is how you know we used to be on some nut shit. We used to get
Shout
a
out to
three for
Knicks.
ten.
Yeah.
I
Shout out to the Knicks. They don't
don't
exist, but shout
I
out to
don't think
Knicks.
they sell Nicks no more, but when they
They'll
used to
shout
sell
them.
Nicks, we used to get a 3 for 10, right?
Yeah.
We used to get a 3 for 10. So we had smoked. I think that day we smoked two, and we had one left.
Okay.
So we smoking and smoking, sitting in front of the door smoking. So I take a puff. I'm like, man, I'm about to be done smoking. He's like, I'm about to be done too.
We felt it
I'm like, man,
early,
I'm done right now.
early, early.
I'm done right now.
Yes,
He
sir.
like, me too. I said, nigga, I throw the L right now. I throw that shit. Said,
Yeah.
throw it. The L was
Hmm.
like the L started out like this. We only smoked it down to about right here. So
Yeah.
anybody that really smoked know that that's a lot of weed left, right?
Yeah.
So I threw the L when it was about this much left. through the whole thing. Like, I'm done. We done smoking. We done. We quit for the rest of our life. We done.
Yeah.
So we were serious. We looked at each other like, yeah, I'm done. Like what? I'm done. So we go in the house. We go in the house, start playing the game. I think we was playing 2K or Fight Night.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, nigga, what? Playing the game and shit, right?
Yeah, getting it is.
So we both just like had this little moment, like,
Mhm.
did we really just throw that L? Hold the fuck up. Let's go get that weed. We tripping. Let's go get that weed, man. Fuck that
You
weed was
gotta be
bugging.
sure. Oh, yeah.
Bro, we went back outside and found that weed and continued smoking.
And you found
If
it? Ain't
Yeah, we
nobody
found
crashed
that
that
weed
joint?
and continued smoking. Nah, bro.
Yo, that's love.
That is a high moment, bro.
That's mad love.
That's absolutely a high moment, bro.
I don't think it gets no better than this. You ever had a
Yo,
high snowball fight?
a
A
high hold on
high,
real quick. Somebody said
uh,
Mel the GOAT.
met a goat, baby. No, shout out to who? Let me see her
Hawk,
CQ. Yep.
Hawk. I think they mean Hawk.
Hulk.
Oh yeah, because they got an
All
Incredible
right.
Hawk
Oh yeah,
picture.
okay. I see it. I see it. I see it. Okay, shout out the old school Hulk too with the fade. He had the taper fade and all that. He was from North in that picture. He had
Yeah,
the high top John. He listened to Young Boy.
yes, sir.
Talk his shit.
Hold on real
Uh,
quick. Let me see. Let me tune into these comments real quick. Tomorrow,
okay. Hulk, yes sir. My God, my God.
so
Hey,
stay said tomorrow is my
if you
school, bro. Oh, what'd you
uh
say?
if any of our if any of our guests had any high moments, feel free to type it in the chat. We'll shout it out, read
So
that
yeah,
out for
type it
you.
in, or if you want
You
to
know what I'm
tell it
saying?
live, we'll
Yeah,
bring
if
you
you
right
want to
on.
tell it
Send
live,
you a
yeah,
link to
we'll
join
bring it
in.
right on. Yeah,
You got
whole
a high
phone,
moment
whole
you want
phone.
to tell?
Yeah, if you
Shit.
got a high moment, uh, type in. You know what I mean? Fill us in, we'll
Um,
bring you on. You can
hold
explain that.
on. So stay said tomorrow
Yeah,
is my school, bro. I'll try to be your active subscriber and I'll be there for every live. But you know when
appreciate that.
there is night here in America, it's time for day. Hey man,
Hey, we appreciate you
that's
staying up late with us.
hey, I
You stayed
appreciate
up.
that. So
You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us.
hey man, I appreciate that,
Appreciate
bro.
that, man. We
Absolutely.
yes, sir. Ski.
So I'm gonna
But
try to accommodate. We're gonna try to accommodate for that too. We're gonna
mm-hmm.
try to do it at a time to where it's not too late over there and
Yeah.
it's not too early. So I'm gonna have to get the time difference. I'm gonna look up the time. I'm gonna look up the
Mm-hmm.
time zones and all that, and we're gonna get that together.
Yeah,
Definitely
we'll
gonna get that
Google.
together.
We'll Google all that for y'all. Yeah, get y'all caught up.
And I hope you get better too, Sister. Man, he said he got a fever today and he a little tired. Man, get some rest, man. Rest is
Mm.
gonna heal you. When you sleep, you heal when you sleep. So get some sleep, man. Get some good
Yes,
quality
sir.
sleep.
Yes, sir.
That heals you, bro.
Yes,
Absolutely.
sir.
Um,
All right. Huh. Right
let me
back
see.
to
He
it.
said love from Pakistan to people like you
Love and
guys, man.
Pakistan.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you, man, for real.
Why
I
we do it.
appreciate this.
Why we do it. Spread the word. Subscribe. Hit that like button. Hit that
I
like
don't know
button and
if
tell your friends.
real quick, and one
Mm-hmm.
more to stay. Are you trying to you trying to get seen? Like you want me to invite you in to bring your video up, or I don't know what you're saying. And Hawk said, "What is a cold turkey?"
What's a cold turkey?
Hawk,
Ha!
okay, so a cold turkey is when um
Talk about
it's Thanksgiving and you take the turkey outside in the middle of the winter and leave it outside and the turkey get cold. That's a cold turkey. It's like no, it's like no, I'm fucking around. But no, when you say stop smoking cold turkey, bro, that means stop
yeah,
right then and there. Like no
yeah.
ifs, ands, or buts. Like if you say I'm stopping cold turkey, that means you're stopping right now. You're not going to gradually do it. If
Mm-hmm.
basically you can either gradually stop smoking or you can
Yep,
stop smoking cold turkey, meaning like right now.
yep.
So that's how that was my way of doing things. And some people say that that's not the best way to do things because it's like extreme polarity. Like
Yeah,
if you stop cold turkey, then you'll start back up like
yeah.
real crazy. Like you'll start back up like heavy. You know what I
Right,
mean?
but in some cases though, uh, you don't necessarily deviate right back to it though. Some cases
Yeah.
it actually works immediately, right? It's like a what's the word I'm looking for?
Say it again, my
Like,
fault. I didn't hear what you said.
damn, because I'm looking for another word. But like you don't never really deviate right back to it in all cases. And in some cases you do though. But in most
Right.
cases, if you really stay structured on that point and you stay
Mhm.
structured on the focus of, oh, you know, let me not do this, let me focus on this so I won't think about that, then bam, that's something, you know what I mean? That's something to look forward to. But a lot of people, they get thrown off track and then the influence come back and then it's like, okay, you know what I mean? I'm not all the way there yet to say cold turkey for sure, but we halfway there. That's still a work in progress. You feel me?
Mhm.
Still a
Yeah.
work in progress. We still got ways to go. There's nothing wrong with that though. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I
You know what I
think
mean?
um it do take a lot of commitment for you to stop the cold turkey. It take a lot of mental like commitment for you to be like, all right, I'm really done with this shit. You know what I mean? It do take a lot of that. So for some
Mm,
people who can't get to that point yet, sometimes it is best for you to put it like this. I'm gonna give you a quick trick. Like what I used to do to help me slow down my smoking absolutely works.
mm,
When you roll up your weed or whatever, cut the L in half
mm,
and only smoke the one half. Trust me, you're going to be satisfied with that one bit if you just
mm,
tell yourself this is what you're going to do and that's it. You know what I mean? And then later on smoke the other half or whatever. Then that'll drastically that'll drastically cut down your smoking. You know what I mean? That
mm.
I did that. It did it for me. It did it for me. I ain't gonna hold you. It definitely helped for me.
Yeah.
Um,
But
one
that
more.
actually that brings me to my next high moment. You ever put the weed in your pocket after lighting it or whatever and it did it on its own, it broke in half on its own?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hold
Worst
on,
fucking
bro.
thing that ever happened to me, bro. Like, and it's grinded up weed inside the Dutch. So the part that's already lit is broke in two different parts, and it's just wide open weed on one side and
Yeah.
lit on the other. You gotta puff that from that side, all this weed in your mouth. The worst high moment. One of
Yeah,
the worst
bro.
ones. Yeah,
Yo, that
I
definitely happened a lot, bro.
one of the worst ones, but it gets like that though. Yeah.
Something I could. I got a faint memory of me doing some high shit. It got something to do with the refrigerator. I remember putting something in the refrigerator that didn't belong there. I can't. I can't remember what it was though. I just know for a fact
Yeah,
after I was looking for this shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah.
How did this get up in the refrigerator? How did this end up in the motherfucking refrigerator?
Like, which one of you
I can't
damn
remember what it
kids
was though.
put this shit in the refrigerator? Some of them.
I can't remember what I put in the
Yeah,
refrigerator though. I can't remember, so I'm not going to sit up there and tell that whole story. But I
yeah,
just remember telling myself like, what the fuck is this in the? Why did I put this in the refrigerator? Ah shit.
all the
You know what
time.
I mean? Ah
That's
shit.
nothing. That's
Oh, I
nothing.
got
You ever put
another.
a yeah?
Huh?
Oh, is it my turn or your turn? My fault.
No, go ahead. You do your thing.
You ever put a pizza in the freezer on some hot shit? Like,
No, but that's
it's
crazy you say
not
that
enough.
because
It's not enough room in the fridge. So on some hot shit to still save the pizza, you put it in the freezer. You ever did that
oh
shit?
man, no,
Did that
I
shit
never
like
did
2 days.
that.
That same pizza from episode 1 is still in the fucking freezer.
Hey, bro, that's crazy you say that because
Oh, somebody.
what I was about to say before I let you go was
Yeah.
a time that I knew I was high and I shouldn't even been home at this time. I was in 11th grade cutting school.
Oh yeah, it
And
get like that. It get like that.
yeah, I was cutting school. I don't condone that. Don't. But I was doing that shit and I was
Well,
playing the game.
yeah.
And at the time, Pizza Hut had these deals
Mm.
with this thing. It was called a pizza Mia. It was like a medium-sized pizza.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I remember that
Yeah.
joint. That,
And they was
that,
like,
fuck
they
that
probably
joint
was
up.
like, bro, I ate
Yeah.
two. whole boxes of pizza, bro.
Damn.
Two.
Fuck
Till
that
this day,
joint
I
up.
can't even imagine doing that shit, bro. I don't know how I
Shit.
did that. That's how high I was, bro. I ate
You probably
two
had
whole
the.
boxes.
Yeah, I know you had the shit. I
I
know
don't
you
remember.
did.
I bought three
All the
altogether,
all that shit was rumbling. All up in there.
bro. I
It
was
was
always known
terrible.
for eating a lot. I was always known for eating a lot. So I
That was
bought
the
three of those pieces.
skinniest thing.
Yeah, yeah. I bought three pieces, gave one to my brother,
Yeah,
and I thought we was gonna split the other one, but he ain't want it. So I ate my whole box, played the
yeah.
game. Probably about a half hour later, I ate the other box. And I'm like, hold
Oh
the fuck
shit.
up. Did I just do that?
Damn. Oh shit.
Bro, that's how you know I was high. I
You
knew
was
I was high
fried.
then. For
You was
sure.
fried.
Absolutely.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah. Hey, bro,
But
so Stay
no,
said he invited us to come over to Pakistan. Hey
hey, for
man, if I
sure.
could get my
Send the tickets.
motherfucking passport, I'm willing to come
Send
to
the
a lot of
tickets.
places, man.
Look
Pakistan is
though.
definitely a place that I want to go to for sure.
But look though. What was I about to say? If it's anything like Dubai, I'm in. Like that shit. Like yeah, I know it's dangerous over there. That shit serious. But Dubai, fancy. Like that shit nice. Like
Hey,
they got some shit. Like it's royalty over there. Like for real.
outside looking
So
in,
if it's
yeah.
anything like that, yeah. Well, hopefully it's not all like you know what I mean, Iraqi and all that shit. Like they bang bang shoot them up. Hopefully it is nice over there in Pakistan.
I
For
mean,
like
see,
our
the
people.
thing is about that, the thing
Mm-hmm.
about the Iraq and Pakistan and Afghanistan, all that stuff,
Mm-hmm.
we only know what they show us on the news and shit. You know what I mean? They only
Exactly.
they
Get
only
that
show us the
perspective.
bad shit
One
because
perspective.
that's just
Mm-hmm.
like that's just like when they show America to other countries. That's just like them only showing
Right.
Kensington. That's just like them only
Exactly.
showing Kensington or only showing the shootouts that happen in North Philly. Like then they're
Exactly.
gonna look at it, oh, that's all that happens over it when it's not the case. You know what I mean? It's plenty
Right.
of good stuff that happens, and is
Right.
plenty of ways to stay
It's
out the way.
more. It's more to Philadelphia, like than just Philadelphia. Like it's more to it. Like it's more than north, south, east, west. Like it's more than that. Like it's
Yeah.
the Cheltenhams. It's the you know what I mean. Different boroughs, different sections of Philly,
But
subsections
even
really
but
that
even
make
but
up
even
what we live
but
in.
even with North and West Philly and
Yeah,
like Southwest, it's a lot of
yeah,
shooting that go on in these places.
exactly.
Birmingham, you know what I mean? It's a lot of shooting that going, but at the same time, it's a
Mm.
lot of good stuff that happen too. Now the only place
Right.
the only place that I can say just stay away from, and not
Mm.
necessarily the violence part. It's not overly violent with gun violence, but
Mm.
when you say this word, everybody knows you don't want to be there. It's
Mm.
Kensington.
Right.
Kensington is some out of this world shit. Kensington is literally some
Sad.
zombie land shit. It's like
It's
zombie land,
sad.
one
It's
hundred
like
percent.
Resident. Not even zombie. It's like Resident Evil. Like you bump into one of them niggas. God
Yo,
forbid you bump into one of them niggas. Like they
right.
really. You know what I'm saying? Like they really like, bruh. Like
I
you out
wish
here.
I wish I
Like
could.
it's one of those. It's hard to explain. Like you gotta really
Yeah.
see what I'm talking about. Like it's bad, bro. And there's no
I,
cure. Like once you there, I feel like you really there. There's
yeah,
no
bro.
real cure. Like you have to be extremely dedicated to get out of what they taking. That's more than weed. You know what I mean? So
Bro,
whatever they're
Kensington is
taking
zombie land,
is
bro. That's
yeah,
dope land. Dope. It's
exactly.
nothing but dope fiends, dope fiends.
Exactly.
Crackheads, dope fiends, dope fiends. Pill
If you know,
poppers,
you
dope
know.
fiends, dope
Right.
fiends.
Yep. Yep.
You barely
The
can
whole
find
nine.
weed for sale in Kensington, bro. It's
And then
it's
it's trash weed. It's absolutely trash. Like I would never.
it's and it's filled with fucking fentanyl. Everything is
Like
fentanyl. You know what I mean? Because Kensington is
crazy.
filled with a bunch of Spanish people, like
Yeah,
not
it's a
just
lot
Spanish
of
people. Don't
Spanish
get it
people.
wrong. Don't get it wrong. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, them Spanish people, whether they Puerto Rican or Dominican or whatever,
Yeah.
they get real crafty when it comes to they craft. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of fentanyl and shit floating around in those areas. You know what I mean? And
Mm.
it's crazy, man. It's like damn, like uh It's sad when you go there. It's really sad. I'll be honest with you. When you riding
Yeah.
through Kensington and you just be
Mm.
looking at it's everywhere you go in Kensington, bro.
It's heavy,
It's
bro.
not one part of Kensington you could go to and be
Yeah.
like, oh, this is a nice part. No, everywhere is fucked
Allegheny,
up. That
Allegheny, Tioga, Somerset, that whole strip, bro. It's just been
whole you dig me is over there fucked up, man.
that whole
But
strip
yeah, bro.
all the way down to like Erie tourist, like up there, like bad.
Hey,
Yeah.
bro, you got any other high moments?
Well, no, I didn't get to talk about the snowball fight. But you ever had a high snowball fight outside
Nah,
of a restaurant?
nah, bro. That sounds like some specific shit you about to say. What's going on?
So I'm at work, me and my guys. It's like four of us all together, right?
Yeah,
They think it's a bright idea to start throwing water. Mind you, it's snowing outside. They think it's a
right.
bright idea inside to have a water fight. So I'm like, all right, y'all think it's a game.
A water
But
fight inside?
a water fight. So I spray these niggas at the sink with the hose and shit. Every time
Oh
they walk
shit.
past,
Okay.
they want to be
Uh-huh.
going to get they want to be going to get cups of water and shit. Like, man, come on, why you had to make me go do this too fast?
Uh
I'm like, oh, like nigga, on my shirt though, like my phone in my pocket. Say no more, I'm on it. I slides out the back door, go around, grab like a couple big ass snowballs or whatever, come back. I'm clocking niggas. Wah, 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 wah. All this, all this was 2 to 3 hours after I smoked. Them niggas don't smoke. But they knew to fuck with me because I was high. But I was airing them the fuck out on some like Max Payne, throw each snowball like
on some slow motion shit, huh?
slow, but like it was like that. Like that shit was so fucking crazy. But it was fun. It was fun. Those was my guys. Shout out to Mir and Schmear. They both got the same name, just one with an S.
Hold
uh,
on.
yeah.
Let me see. So Stay say something else. He said,
Okay.
imagine some country have terrorist attack and that country
Mhm.
goes to the wrong country like Afghanistan.
Mm.
What you think what will do Afghanistan? They will defend themselves. So I basically I think he's trying to say, what do you think they're gonna
Mhm.
do? Of course they're gonna defend themselves, which is true. That's just like what you think America's gonna do if fucking Russia
Mhm.
comes over here and do some
Yeah.
terroristic shit. They're gonna defend
Not
themselves. That's what
even.
any
Not
person
even.
country would do.
Not even Russia.
Absolutely.
We actually have that issue with China right now. Like them gearing up
Yeah.
to send shit over here, shit like that. Like things like that. That's something that could be handled with a sit down. It shouldn't even come to war. You feel me? Unless we really beefing over something. You know what I
Right.
mean? That serious. If it's a expensive amount of money, you know what I mean? Then it's like okay. But then you got like people like George W. going after oil, shit like that. So when it's about something that they want, if they're not willing to sit down, it's going to end up bad. But it didn't
Yeah.
just end up bad for
Sadly.
Pakistan. It ended up bad for it ended up bad for us too, because we had to deal with a leader in the office doing all the dumb shit. It's
Facts.
unnecessary, bro. It's
Facts.
unnecessary. Muslims and Afghani people and Pakistani people are human beings at the end of the day. Like,
Absolutely.
you feel what I'm saying?
I
We're
support
all
them
human
too.
beings at the end of the day. Right, exactly. We
I
support you,
support
bro.
them. Know what I
You
mean?
done nothing wrong to us. We support you, bro.
That's just
So it's
how it
like
go. I don't
we
believe in the hype
yeah, we don't believe
of
in the
the mainstream
situation.
media.
Exactly. We just don't believe in that situation. It can't be that deep enough to go to war. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's something extreme. Should never even come to that. Like like we should just have that sit down, man. If anything. Like that shit
He
is just
said,
crazy
and
how they do
State
that.
said he said a good point. He said that
Mm-hmm.
you know people who try to defend his land uh have been stamped as terrorists, meaning he basically saying that America went over there fucking with them, and they're trying to defend their land. So now they're labeled as terrorists. And he's saying it's
Right.
very funny because all Pakistani and Afghanistani knows the truth, and the American
Hmm.
government knows the truth, but they don't tell anybody. So that's he basically
Yeah.
saying that they know the truth, but they're not going to tell us what it
Of
really
course.
is. You know what I mean?
Of course. And
um,
that's the sad part of it.
he said,
Our own government, our own country hides so much stuff away from its own people that it's fucked up. Like it's so sad. You know what I'm saying? Like
mm-hmm,
we don't know what's in Area 51. We don't know what's outside in space. Like
right,
you know what I'm saying? We don't know what's the fuck on the moon, inside the moon, none of that shit. Like we don't know. But they do. Like so it's like I feel
yeah,
for I feel for you, South Bay. Like you got a lot more to worry about than us, but you know what I mean? Just remember, we got bullshit over here too. So we feel you. We definitely
every
feel you.
place has bullshit. You know what I mean?
Every
No,
place got
there's no place
bullshit.
that's 100% good. There's no place that's
Yes,
100% bad.
sir. Yes, sir.
Same thing with person. There's no person that's 100% good, and no person that's 100% bad.
100%
Some
bad.
people,
Yeah.
I could think of some examples, but I'm not going to go too deep into that. But if you
Yeah.
really think about it, you could think of somebody that's super evil that did some good shit. You could think
Yeah.
of somebody that's super good that did some fucked up shit. So,
Like I I can actually put that example out of there. Um one of my favorite artists that just recently passed, Young Dolph. Like he was one of the people that everybody in Memphis, Tennessee, like looked at as, somebody that came from a rough past and that put their stamp in the ground and say, no, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna make a change, I'm gonna make a difference, and I'm gonna get
right,
back to my people.
right.
So he actually did some good while he was still living for his
Hmm.
people. And I respected that man for that. And it's sad to see how he came and gone. Like that's real fucked up. Like I couldn't imagine that happening to like somebody I'm like that close with. Like, but it's happened before. But you know, somebody like that, is like a perfect example of rough past. You know, maybe a bad track record in the past, but he
Hmm.
made that change to move forward, and he made a difference. And on top of that, he did it on his own.
Right.
So, it's possible. Nothing's impossible, ladies and germs. Nothing is nothing is impossible. You feel me?
Yeah.
Put your mind to it. Put your mind to it and get the grind time. Let's move. That's all.
Hey, man.
That's all.
Uh,
Episode 2, we dropping gems. We dropping knowledge.
yeah. Hey,
You
man. It's
heard?
only gonna get better, man. We just trying
It's
to
only gonna get
get
better.
it together. Be coming up
Yes,
with a better
sir.
structure for things.
Yes,
As
sir.
for now, we just flowing off of each other. We just have a couple questions that we want to answer, and like we said, we encourage people who
Mm-hmm.
viewing to give their answers
Mm-hmm.
in the comments or any
Mm-hmm.
suggestions in the comments, anything you want to say in the comments, or if you want to
Yep.
come up and have your video up on the screen with us and say what you got to
Mm-hmm.
say, you can
We
do
will
that.
invite you.
You know what I
Yep.
mean? So
Let us know.
just
Let
let's
us
be
know.
known. So
Comment, like, subscribe. Comment, like, and
absolutely,
subscribe. Spread the word. Spread the word.
absolutely, man,
We
absolutely.
talking about real things, ladies and germs. Real things. Not
Listen,
that
man,
scripted stuff. You know what I'm
listen, man.
saying? Two
Uh,
brothers.
I feel like we did good today too.
Yeah. But there's a couple
A
setbacks. Audio tech, you know what I mean?
little bit
Setbacks,
of
but we made
difficulties.
it do what it does. We made it do what it does for sure.
Yeah, you bounce right back. That's all that matters. So
That's all the best.
I appreciate our viewers that came
Yeah.
in and supported us. You
Yes,
know what I
sir.
mean? Um, hey man, like I said, don't forget to check out.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I'm trying to think of a YouTube channel produced by 1991. Yeah, that's his.
Yes,
Check.
sir.
If you make
New
music or
music.
whatever,
New music coming soon. Updated
listen, man,
music
that's what
coming
he do.
soon. Check out
He
check out all music that's on there already. A lot of instrumental beats. Anybody interested in them beats? Feel free to DM. Feel free to comment. That's it, man.
absolutely,
That's
man. So with that
it.
being said,
Yes, sir.
hey man, So Stay said he subbed, man. He want to be a full-time supporter if possible. Hey, listen, you're
Sure.
supporting us enough by even tuning in
For
and
sure.
watching us, bro. You subscribed, I
Exactly.
appreciate that. You liked the video, you wrote comments. Listen, bro, that's
Mm-hmm.
a lot of support right there. We're not even asking for much more. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
That's 100, man. If you can
Mm-hmm.
share it with other people, you know what I mean? Because like I
Spread the
said,
word. Spread the
we
word.
ain't talk about a whole lot these first two episodes, but as time moves
What we
on, we're gonna
talking
have some
about?
nice topics and subjects and questions.
Yes, sir.
And definitely, man, we trying to touch on a bunch of different things. And like I said, I'm trying to be loyal to my original subscribers
Mm-hmm.
by still putting out content that give people different ways to how to stop smoking weed. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
how to how to have a better quality of life.
And
As
our
best you can.
experiences. Yeah, and sharing our
Exactly.
experiences with it. Because that's
There you
what it's
go.
about. Two different
Absolutely.
perspectives, same cloth. That's what it's about. When two minds come together. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
Yes,
it, bro.
sir.
Appreciate it, South State. Appreciate that.
Listen, look, man. So that being said, we're gonna wrap this one up. You know what I mean?
It's in the
Like I said, I
book.
feel like you did good today.
Yes, sir. It's in the
I'm
book.
also looking for a way to start chopping these videos up so I can
Mm-hmm.
so people can tune into certain parts of the video without having to watch the whole thing. I mean, if you watch the whole thing, that's good too. You know what I mean? We appreciate that, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to be courteous to people's time as well. Some people don't have time to sit there and watch a full hour of something. So I want to try to chop things up and have
Yeah.
certain parts of the video posted up so you could just catch certain parts. You know what I mean? So we're gonna get to
Mm-hmm.
that. And
Yeah,
again,
for sure.
Sustain Means, man, I appreciate you again, bro.
Appreciate you, my
Absolutely.
brother.
Much love from over here.
Much
I
love. Much
mean,
love.
absolutely. So with that being said, 1991, my boy Mel Ski, back from the
We done it
sandbox
again.
days, man. I appreciate you. You know what I
Mama,
mean?
Mama, them men did it again.
Hey, man.
Make
Episode
it
2.
episode 2.
Certified C
It's in the
students,
book.
baby.
Certified. Let's give a round of applause to the certified people. Let's go.
Yes,
Understand?
sir.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
man. We gonna wrap this one up. All right.
All right. My guy, as always, thank you,
Yes,
Shasta.
sir.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Appreciate you, brother.
Holla, bro.
All right,
All right.
First B.
I'm gonna call you in a little bit, Mel. I'm gonna send this to you.
All right.
All right, bet.
All right, bro.